Hello students, welcome to CA session. Today we will continue the previous chapter, chapter 6, Cyberethics. Students, earlier we discussed about intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights means someone else's literary work, someone else's idea, thoughts, story, poem or research work or lectures or anything. So that is the person's intellectual property. So now students, we will study about plagiarism. Plagiarism means stealing. So plagiarism is actually stealing someone else's intellectual work. If someone has done some intellectual work, means have written some poem or story, and if someone is stealing that person's intellectual work and representing it as your own work, okay, like if we are stealing someone else's intellectual work and then we will tell others that this is my creation. So that is plagiarism, okay. We will not refer to the author and we will tell others that we have done it. We have written this intellectual work or this is our intellectual work. Now students, plagiarism is actually stealing someone else's intellectual work. It can be someone's idea, can be literary work or academic work or research work or story, poem, anything. Using some other author's work. We are using some other author's work and we are not referring the author, that is plagiarism. If we are using someone else's work in incorrect form, okay, like we have taken someone's work and we are representing it to others as our work and we are changing the work also, we are making it incorrect, that is plagiarism. Then modifying, lifting someone's production. Okay, if we modify someone's production, like someone has composed a music and we are modifying it, we are lifting it without referring to the author, without referring to the production, then it is plagiarism. If we are giving incorrect or correct source of information of someone else and we are not referring it to him, then we will plagiarize. Then failure in giving credit or acknowledging the contribution of others in a collaborative effort to which you are also the part of. Like if we have created some literary work, okay, like if I have created a literary work with someone else, but then I am not referring that person and simply I am forgetting that person or I am simply failing to give the credit to the person or acknowledging his or her contribution, and then simply all credit will be given to me. So that is also plagiarism. Now students, we will discuss about how not to plagiarize. Now what we can do that we do not plagiarize. So here first of all, to avoid plagiarism we must give credit. We have to give the credit to the author. Okay, so we have to give the credit whenever we use another person's idea, opinion or theory. If someone has given some idea or an opinion or written a theory, then we should always give credit to him or her. Then if we are using someone else's actual spoken words or written words, then we should give credit to them. Even we should also give credit to the people when we use their paraphrase. If we use paraphrase of another person's spoken or written words, then also we should give the credit to the person. So plagiarism is offense. If we plagiarize someone's copyrighted work, if someone has copyrighted his or her work, then we cannot plagiarize their work without the permission. Okay, we cannot plagiarize copyrighted work of someone's without someone's permission. Then it would amount to both. See, both copyright infringement and violation of a special right of author to be credited. Both suit may file. Okay, so both are civil wrongs and criminal offences. Both copyright infringement, if we are infringing someone's copyrighted information, as well as we are violating someone's special right of author to be credited, then they are civil wrongs. Okay, that means we have done something wrong and they are criminal offences. A civil suit may be instituted. Okay, someone can file a civil suit and criminal charges may also be applied. They both are punishable offences and some amount can be fined or penalties can be charged. So students, remember that we should not plagiarize someone else's intellectual property. Now students, we will study about digital properties. Digital properties means your intellectual property that is online. Okay, anyhow it is in the digital form. It can be online or it can be any electronic storage device. So digital property is actually your digital asset, any information about you or created by you. It can be your pics or your videos or musics that exist in digital form. It exists in digital form. Either it will be online like on Google somewhere, on any website, or it is on YouTube or any social networking site, okay, or an electronic storage device, okay, like in a pen drive or a hard disk. So that is your digital property, digital asset. So digital property rights lie with the owner. Like if there are my pictures, my videos, my music, or any intellectual property, my thoughts, my ideas, or anything, then I will be having right on my property. So legally a person who has created it, okay, so if there are my lectures or videos, then legally I will be the owner of the property, and I got it developed by paying it legally, or like if I have got developed a website and I have paid for it. So there will be a legal process. If I am giving contract to someone, then there might be some communication in form of some electronic media or maybe some documents. Then payment, I'd be having the payment proof also. So if I have paid legally, then I will be the legal owner of my digital property. Now, only owner can use or decide who all in what form by buying or by obtaining the license or usage rights can use the property, the digital property. Okay. If I am the owner of my website, then I can decide that who will or in what form they will use my website, or they can buy my website or obtain license for it. Like if there is any software, then if I want to distribute, then I can distribute license of it, or I can give usage right to someone to use my digital property. Now there are some threats to digital properties. Even though we are keeping our digital property safe, like our website, our softwares, music, videos, etc., but still there are threats to digital property. So what are the threats? These days there are many digital softwares available. Like penetration tools are available, like cracks and keyguns are available, so that hackers can easily penetrate into the software's registration system and they can steal the source code, or they can steal the software or the digital data of the person. Now, the next is stealing or plagiarizing code of your digital property. Nowadays, the developers are able to penetrate into the software. They are able to get the source code, or if someone has stolen your digital property, means the source code of your website or the software, and then he is using your source code, okay, your software source code, to generate his or her own software and then selling the software in his own company name, then that is a threat to the digital property. Okay, someone is using your source code and selling it in his company's name, then it will be a great loss to you. Now students, we will discuss about the solution, the protective measure that we can take. As we know that there are so many threats to our digital property, still we can follow some protective measures, which are: we can use anti-tamper solution. Anti-tamper solution use a host of advanced technologies to prevent hackers from hacking the software or any digital property. Then legal clauses. We can add legal clauses in the clauses of use in a website or a software. Few pages like copyright page, terms of services page, and the clauses page. So in clauses of use page, we can add legal clauses. They should be transparent clauses, and include a transparent clause in the software's terms of services also. Then we can limit the sharing of the soft source code. Okay, how we can limit? We can limit it by sharing it less. We can share it to the development team only, and we should avoid sharing it with anyone. We should use digital right management. Okay, we can use DRM solution to protect the software from being scrapped. These are actually the companies providing licenses, then security to the code online. Okay, they provide digital certificates, etc., so that we can secure our website and software online. So students, only this much for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.